to Pitbull Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the FIU Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Deep in the end zone, it's Baldwin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence.
Snags it and he's open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's past the sticks. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, BG.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there's Cameron Courtney. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And this is a game of where is Waldo, right? Like, there's a lot of ungood, to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, on this offense. But there is one spot that they're going to move around. A wide receiver. They're going to move this dude around. They're going to try to find matchups because he can win against anybody he faces. He is that good, Jesse, and I'm excited to see how this offense find ways to get him the football.
It's been interesting. No one's been able to figure him out yet. It doesn't matter who they've played or what the caliber of defense has been. Man zone coverage, matchups, they haven't been able to find a way to slow this guy down. You got to give this offense tons of credit. They're being creative. They're adding wrinkles each and every week. But I'll tell you right now, I fully expect this guy to go off today. And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And how nice is it then to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got fourth and short, quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top on second down. Swats it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Needs it here on 4th down. Down he goes, but for the second time on this drive, they move the sticks on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Drops back on 1st down. Rush right in his face. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short, keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a big 3rd down stop for this defense, but they can't relax, right? They've done this a couple of times already, and they've converted 2 for 2 on 4th down. So this D's got to be ready. They got to be physical on this 4th down, and they got to get a stop. They've gotten to this point. They just haven't been able to close the door.
Snapped on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Odom. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well run him again. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Drives inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the point after is good. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baldwin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. From the gun, the running back has it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Odom.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll sneak it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Second down to the air. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. The Panthers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That one's not even close.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ballgame.
FIU pushing tempo. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%.
There he goes! Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. He's changing the play. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Well, when you're throwing a slant against man coverage, the timing's got to be perfect, right? The receiver's got to cross the defender's face. QB's got to put it out in front. It happens so quickly. That time the timing a little bit off, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Florida International! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw one first. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup, not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes it from the gun on third down. On the move, he fires. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number 9 team, the Washington State Cougars.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The fake wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baldwin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Holds on, it's Little. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Trying to get started. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Odom. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Panthers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Panthers! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's going to run it. Took care of it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Right back to the well. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Linebackers in today's football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Drops back on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
The The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Falcons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Swamped immediately. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Odom. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays. And
looking long. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Jimenez. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Weaver. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. The give is to Smith. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, it's Smith. Dragged down.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Right at the line. Sees an alley. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Well, these guys have gotten off to a great start, getting out of the gate 3-0. Jesse, do we have a contender on our hands?